Got it. Hello, everybody out there. Super excited. I want to make sure I'm streaming. We're good. All right. Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Tuesday AMA with myself, Corey Moran, and my friend and amazing human, brilliant mind, genius. I can keep going, Peter, if you want. No, I'm gonna talk to you guys real briefly about what we had going over the weekend. We had a special webinar on Saturday, a special Saturday AMA. Just a little quick housekeeping. We do have a calendar added to the TruBadger.io site. So if you ever need to figure out where to go at what time and when, we have everything on the calendar tab at TruBadger.io. As you see, guys, lots of things happening. We unveiled the Nexus ecosystem on the Saturday's AMA. If you guys have not seen that AMA, please go to the YouTube channel that you're on, or go out to the YouTube channel, TruBadger YouTube channel, and go watch the Saturday AMA. We rolled out. You guys are going to see a lot of stuff happening. Peter's going to cover some things. But we have a lot of things on the plate. We had a couple of great calls with a couple of new tokens that we're going to be rolling out. Peter, before I say too much, I'm going to pass it over to you. We'll answer some questions here towards the end, you guys, and we're going to give you some updates, exciting stuff. And Peter, let's let it rip, my friend.
Excellent. Well, hopefully everybody's doing fantastic. A lot of great things happening and going on. We'll start with talking with a little bit about SafuFi. So that launch is coming up. We are actually going to move it off one day. So from the 29th to the 30th. The reason for that is with the Thanksgiving weekend, and with everybody trying to do, banking stuff and swap tokens and things, we thought it would be better to give everybody Monday to resolve any of those issues, and then do it on the Tuesday, which is November 30th on the Tuesday. The software, everything will be done. We've got all that stuff in the works, and moving forward, it's really more for the convenience of people that are going to be trying to, I don't want to, the people that wait for the last minute to get ready, right? We want to make sure that they have the ability to have that Monday in order to get prepared and get ready. See, I'm already ready, right? My B&B is already sitting there. It's locked in. It's ready to go. I'm ready about 13, 14 days early. But we know that there's going to be a lot of new people that are going to, on Thursday, be meeting with families here in the U.S., and they're going to say, what? You did this, you did that with Insights. Wow, you've done this with TruBadger. I want to get involved. And then that would at least give them that Friday banking and the Monday banking type stuff to get some stuff moving and see if they can get in the process. So on the 22nd, though, we'll be having calls that day, and we will go through all the details of what you need to do and how to participate. So that's in about 6 days from now. So we'll have that Zoom meeting, and we'll go through all the details. Okay, exactly how you register, all that type of stuff, where it'll take place, the details of the process that you have to go through. So that's coming up here pretty closely. I'm also going to be announcing today that we are beta testing the first application. We had talked about being able to move TruBadger tokens from wallet to wallet without incurring tax when you're using SafuFi for the safes. The first one is actually already done. So we work pretty quick. We said maybe 7 to 14 days. And I think that was about 4 days ago, something like that. It was end of last week. We talked about it. It's actually already done. We're just beta testing it. And then Insights will be done a couple days later. And then, of course, SafuFi will be done by the time we launch SafuFi. And then all future tokens that we do immediately will have an app built when they launch that will make it to where you can, if there is a tax on the token, you can move that very easily from your main wallet to the safe, and from your safe back to your main wallet without incurring the fees, the tax side of things on the token. So that'll be, I think we'll test it probably tomorrow and then roll that out. So today is Tuesday. So probably on Thursday or Friday, we will have trainings and stuff that'll walk you through getting that set up, how to utilize the apps and get all that stuff put together. So problem solved, and we'll have that ready to roll. Initially, when we started to talk to people about safes, the idea and the concept was, setting up like 3 separate devices, getting other people involved with it. My recommendation to most people, which is much safer than just one wallet with the assets in it, utilizing SafuFi on a 2-device situation with 2 separate wallets. So, and the 2 devices would be a laptop and a tablet, or a laptop and a phone and a laptop. Either one of those combinations would work for you. So laptop, tablet, or laptop phone, putting your main wallet on your laptop or your computer, right? Desktop works as well. And then putting the second wallet, new set of seed words, on either the phone or the tablet, and then you being the signer on both of those, but you would have 2 separate sets of seed words. That way, if they are able to hack and get into your computer, they're unable to move the funds because they would need to be verified from the safe to that and move to the second wallet. So all of that training will be coming out here in the next few days. We'll actually have a couple options. One is setting up SafuFi on a 2 wallet or a 2 wallet situation, 2 device, 2 wallets, a 3 wallet, and then of course a 5 wallet, which is for extra security and safety. And the 5 wallet options really for assets that multiple people control or have access to be able to use, but maybe it's not their project, it's not their asset. So like TruBadger tokens, right? So we're in the process right now of moving all the assets that are in the main wallet. So the contest wallet, the bulk of those tokens will be protected by the multi-sig, by that safe, versus being protected right now. We have them locked on deck sales, and so it's a third-party platform where we've locked those up. As soon as those locks come off, then instead of having that locked on the third party, we'll bring it on the SafuFi, put multi-sig on it, and then we'd be able to transfer those into the main wallet where the contests are awarded from, but yet still have them protected from anybody being able to sell them off, run off with them, or decide to do something with them that they're not supposed to do on that side of it. So that's what the bigger wallets, the 5 wallet situations and stuff like that, that's what they're mainly used for, or even 10 wallets, right? In order to have that level of protection in place. So it would take up multiple authorities. So it's kind of like at a bank where you have a multi-signature check. Anybody here work at a company or with companies where you had multi-signature checks where, if it was over $1,000 or something, multiple people had to sign it off on it versus one signature to protect assets? That's what the SafuFi is in that area. So, but we will be training on a 2 wallet system moving forward from there. So we've got the 29th to the 30th for the SafuFi launch. It will be on the 30th, still first call on the 22nd. And then we have the 2 wallet, or the 2 device, 2 wallet situation for SafuFi on that part of it. So we've been making great progress in working with teams, groups of people to start onboarding to become part of the Nexus ecosystem, TruBadger and Insights right now, and soon SafuFi. And we're going to start seeing some great developments this week, towards the end of this week, towards that push and moving that forward. So that's on that side. We are in the process right now of putting together a lot of stuff on PR. So in lining that up over the next 3 months, we'll have about 16 substantial PR opportunities for us to be in crypto publications, non-crypto publications, financial publications, as well as major publications with the Nexus ecosystem, TruBadger, Catapult, Insight, SafuFi, and CNP, so the Community NFT Project. So that is underway and taking place. We've also begun advertising. Some of you guys may have seen it on PooCoin, BS Scan we're on right now, as well as Coinzilla. So these are the ads that are running with the Nexus ecosystem. And then that's pulling into our funnel for people to be able to get onboarded into the crypto space. There's one thing I can definitely tell you guys. We're talking to a lot of people right now that have been in this space now for some time, much longer than us. And they're extremely well respected in the space. And they're doing projects and they're launching things and stuff. And this is not to, I don't want it to come across the wrong way. We're not insulting them at all. They're doing a great job. It's just when you look at what we've accomplished in this period of time that we've been in the space and what we're doing better than them. That's, I guess, the best way to put it. And I think the reason why is because we understand the power of the community. We understand the value in the way, right? The technology, the team running it, right? Managing the DAO, and then the power of the members of the DAO and their importance in the equation, right? So it's for the success of it. And since we understand that, that's actually where our major focus is on. Again, we're doing PR, we're doing advertising, those type of things. But the most of our efforts, energy, and treasure goes towards bringing on people and growing the community, because that is the true power of these things, and why a Doge could become worth billions of dollars and a Shiba Inu could be worth billions and billions and billions of dollars in market cap versus traditional companies that might be founded in a little bit of a different way. It's the ability for people to participate, and then the ability to have access to the marketplace, and the ability to have it to where it doesn't take a certain sophistication or type of person to believe in the project. It just simply takes the masses, the community that's behind it, to believe in it, that then can help drive that valuation. And that's where the real value is, in the value proposition, right? So again, we understand that. And so that's every day we spend time on our technology. Every day we spend time on marketing and doing that. Every day we're working on expanding our team, right? Bringing on a PR person, bringing on more, graphics people, bringing other people to the team that'll help build it. I've got some, meetings tomorrow but again, we understand that those are important and those need to be in place. But the number one most important factor is you, right? Bringing more yous in, right? Growing this community. And so this is, I think, the neatest part about what I love about the space and where we're at, is that I can simply acquire a token and then go out and talk to other people about it and be part of the success and part of the solution towards, if you guys are on here and you'd like to see TruBadger go to $100 million market cap, put a 1 in the chat, right? Okay. If you'd like to see it to go to a $500 million market cap, put a 2 in the chat. If you'd like to see it go to $1 billion market cap, put a 3 in the chat. So here's the key, guys. You have the ability to help us make that happen. We've got to deliver, which we have, right? We've got a working product with SafuFi, very close insights. The beta testing is going very well with that. A few things to work out, and that thing's going to be cranking away. Catapult, you guys are going to see how well it works here when we do SafuFi. We're building working products that have the technology. I don't know. I think you can find other very good teams like we are, but I don't know if you can find many teams that can outwork us or outdo what we're putting together and where we're putting it together. So we know we have those two sides of it. So now but again, if community is the most important, then the most important thing that we need to do is grow the community. And that's you guys, right? You talking to friends and family and telling them about the Nexus ecosystem, telling them about TruBadger, telling them about Catapult. We're running ads for the Nexus ecosystem. And I got to tell you, there are a lot of people that are out pushing this. I went on LinkedIn the other day and I thought I was on the Nexus. I thought they changed the name of LinkedIn to the Nexus ecosystem, right? Because there's like 20 posts, 30 posts. Nexus ecosystem, Nexus ecosystem, Nexus ecosystem, Nexus ecosystem. So how do you help us get to that 500 million, billion, 2 billion, whatever it may be, is simply by the community sharing it and helping it grow it, which then gets to a point. One of the reasons why, and I'll talk a little bit about Shiba. How did Shiba get to where they wanted to? Their community members shared, promoted Shiba. Shiba finally got big enough and enough people to where the exchanges said, oh, we got to put Shiba on. And so then it started going through that process. And then one of the bigger exchanges, right, Coinbase said, oh, we're going to put Shiba on. But it wasn't the founders that said, oh, let's go put it on Coinbase. We'd all love to be on. Every token out there, by the way, guys, would love to be on Coinbase, right? There's nobody going, well, let's make that decision, right? That is an automatic through the roof, make it happen. But what needs to happen is, since everybody wants to get on Coinbase, then we have to, you, me, all of us need to give them a reason to put us on Coinbase. So if you're Coinbase and you say, why would we put a token on Coinbase? A couple of reasons. One is they're an investor in it and they want to bring it out. But outside of that, it's the same way with Binance. It's the same way with any of these projects, any of these people that have influence or the ability to do it. CZ said it best. Somebody asked CZ, what's the criteria for you guys to put a token on Binance? And he said, it's the traders, it's the people that are using, it's the customer base that determine whether we get on Binance, right? So what does that mean? 8,000, 9,000 holders is not a token that they're going to look at and go, oh, let's put you guys on Binance. 80,000, 800,000 token holders. That's when they start looking at it and saying, hey, if we put this token here, we're doing what? Bringing more people that want to trade. We know that there's a big community of people there that will drive this thing and help move it and put it forward. So I don't want to be to, go over this and over this again, but that's how important you guys are in the factor of what we're doing. So we're getting ready to do SafuFi. Guys, that's how we build TruBadger, right? So on the 22nd, we'll announce how much TruBadger you need to have in your wallet in order to then participate in SafuFi. So that's a driving mechanism for us to build more people on that side of it. So if you wake up tomorrow and go, man, what can I do today to help make, or even when this call's over with, what can I do to help make TruBadger more successful, Insights more successful, SafuFi, all of these things more successful? Share the project with people, whether they say yes or no, doesn't matter. I'll repeat that again. Whether they say yes or no doesn't matter. If they hear TruBadger from you, they may say no this time. And then we run an ad and it comes out, and let's say, I want to be wild and crazy. Let's say in the next couple of months, a big article comes out in USA Today, and they're a USA Today fan. And so they go get their USA Today and they pick it up, and then they see Nexus ecosystem, crypto. What is it? Oh, wait. Oh, Jody told me about this. He was talking about this project to me. This is the one I said no to him. Oh, I better pay attention. Let me get back with Jody and find out what's going on here and find out how I can get involved in this thing. So
Peter, let me expand on that really quickly, because
go ahead, buddy.
You made a beautiful point there. And right now, more than ever, we've made it completely easy for you guys to do that. We've got our nexusecosystem.io, which is our all-in-one shabam. You could just pass it over to
You want to pull that up, buddy? You want
Yeah,
to pull
yeah.
that up and show that to everybody?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about here. Here you go. I'm over on the Nexus ecosystem. Can you see that screen there, buddy? All right, guys. So Nexus ecosystem. Peter's talking about sharing this. Funny you just said that. Just earlier today, I had somebody brand new to crypto. I didn't even say a word about what I'm doing, not my position in the project or anything. I just said, hey, check out this new ecosystem. It's a DeFi token. They said I heard of DeFi, but they had no idea what it was. So I just sent them this link, nexusecosystem.io. This is such a beautiful, beautiful page where, you really they can lead off right here. They can lead off with begin with crypto. And guess what? If they click that, when they click that button, it's going to take them right to our onboarding system where they can go through at their own pace. They can ask for help at any time and get help from our onboarding live Zoom staff, which are incredible. We've got over a dozen staff on standby. Look at this, guys. I just want to show you this when we're going through here. It'll tell them exactly what the Nexus ecosystem is. It's got a navigation bar to all of our projects, and you guys can read this going into it. But I just want to show you how easy it is for them. If they've been in the space, they can just go get their TruBadger right here. They can get straight to our website right here. They can go to Catapult, check out Catapult, what we're doing. We see that the token's coming soon. I can go visit the website. Just tell them to go through. You guys, you're a trader? Okay, go to NSI, go to Nexus Ecosystem, go to NSI, check out what they're doing. You can actually grab it right there on the website. And you can check out the website as well. And then of course you've got the SafuFi. You're telling your friends, oh my gosh, SafuFi is coming, you got to get in. Well, what is it? Oh, I have no idea. It's just a token. I'm just trying to get in it. But look, here it is. It's here for your token coming soon. And then CNP, of course. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. We have taken the anxiety, the guesswork out of this for all of you guys. So now you can just point, check it out, make the decision, do your own research. Fantastic. The second thing I want to tell you guys about is the TruBadgerNow.com site, which I kind of sneak peeked it for you guys on Saturday. Now, Peter and I are sitting here telling you guys, get this in front of people to make their own decision. The holidays are coming up. We're obviously in a bit of a down market right now. What better time to send some gifts with TruBadgerNow.com for people and their family? And you don't have to sit here and fumble over what you're talking about, whether you're well-versed in crypto and the blockchain or you're not. Just send them this. This is going to walk them through it step by step. There's points where they can read, they can click, they want to see how it works. They're going to get instant access. They're going to see short little videos. You guys, this is an all-in-one. Here you go on a platter for you. Got a short little video there. Go through this, guys. TruBadgerNow.com. Get a part of this. And like Peter said, this is, I can't help not to share this, guys. I can't help to not open my mouth and share this now. Now that we've had, even before we've had these tools, I'm just pointing and go here, go here, go here. All in one, guys. I don't know if you guys are excited as I am, but I wasn't watching the chat. But guys, out there on YouTube, you guys are all that are watching are probably a good majority of you guys are wallet holders, right? Or you're trying to get your friends and family in because you know what's coming, you know it's here, you've seen the vision, you've seen the team, you've seen the technology, you've seen all this stuff. So I, for one, would love to see my families and my wallet grow with intensity and over a long period of time. So there's nobody that I'm seeing that's not getting these websites. So back to you, Peter.
Yeah, and it's just, guys, we're going to keep developing tools and keep making it. Let me ask you a question. Now that you guys have seen the Nexus ecosystem, we rolled out the page. You see behind Corey there, the logos there. Is this beginning to make more sense and make it easier for you guys to share even maybe some of you guys that understood what we were doing, but you would talk to people about it and it wouldn't quite all come together the way that you wanted it to. Is it beginning to make sense for what is going on? And I got to tell you guys, and Corey can attest to this, when we get on Zooms now, right? Most of my Zoom is I hit share screen and I say, let's go pull up the chart. Let's go pull up the site. Let's go pull up the app. Let's go pull up the stuff, right? We don't have to just explain things to people anymore. We can show them. We can show them comparisons to, and again, I don't want to put down anybody else's projects, but we can pull up some great projects and say, here's great projects. Here's what they look like on the charts, but here's what our charts look like. They can make those decisions on their own, whether it looks better or not, right? And of course, we know they look better. Come on, let's not, we got to be the parent that's like, bragging about their kids, right? Because our kids show really well, right? I mean, TruBadger Insights, you look at the charts, they look pretty nice, right? I mean, this is definitely something to brag about and be excited about in that space. So those are kind of the updates for today. Final stuff is being done on all the insight stuff. You guys know that. If you go out to Catapult right now, you can't do them yet, but you'll see that the categories are there for you to go claim the insights in the event stuff, the Vegas event stuff. So all of that is moving in the right direction, never as fast as you want, right? When you're doing these things, especially when you have multiple parties working on it, right? There's the UI teams, and then there's the blockchain teams, and then there's, of course, us trying to get all the data and the information together. And of course, the obstacles there. So, but we've got it all married together very nicely. And so all those will be coming out here very, very soon. And everybody will be excited about that happening. Let's see what else. We got big things going on this week. Next week's going to be super exciting. Going into the holidays, I would say that, guys, probably the best holiday gift that you could. And Corey, we should get this. I want to plant a seed that we need to create. We need to create a really cool looking card that somebody can print out. The front cover would be the Nexus ecosystem, and it would be, the perfect, something on the front that talks about a gift from me to you, or a gift from me to your future. And then they open it up and it has a couple links in there. One is it has a link for them to get into the Nexus or into the onboarding system. And then basically a small message they can copy and paste and send back to the person. So I'm going to pick a name, Sharona. Sharona says, I'm going to give 3 people a gift of $20 of TruBadger tokens for the holidays, right? This is what I want to be able to do. And she can go and put the amount in, write in $20 TruBadger tokens. And then it takes them through setting up their wallet. Once the wallet's set up, they send it. And then you send that. You want an electronic card, right, Peter? Yeah, we can make it where it's electronic, Rhonda, and then they can print it out if they want to give a physical card. So they can basically just go on the printer, get some card stock, print it out if they like to, if they have a printer that can do that. And then they can give crypto. We'll do a digital one, and then we'll do that, and you can give crypto for the holidays, okay? Because I think that's the biggest thing that you could give anybody for it. And that would be one of the ways to get people to engage with it, and, to start their process of getting on board with crypto. All right. Well, let's open it up for some questions, Corey. We've got about 8 in there, and I'm sure we've probably got some coming in online. Let's see. What are your thoughts on the 10,000 crypto transaction bill that would require any? So Mark is asking about the thoughts on the 10,000 crypto transaction bill that would require any and all parties conducting those transactions to submit KYC data to the IRS. Just like going to the bank, guys. I can't go to my bank and do a 10,000 plus transaction. All they're doing is recycling the rules that are in the banking system into the crypto space. it's bound to come, especially when people are doing nefarious stuff. I wish that they wouldn't. I wish they would just, do things fair and do things right, and then we wouldn't have to have it. But that's just one regulation. There'll be more that'll be coming. Some will make it a little better. Most will probably make it harder to do and get into the space. They'll say we're doing this to help out the little guys, but more than likely they'll put barriers in the way for little people to get involved and try to make it to where their friends and family or, the inside circle can participate easier than the outside circle. But again, we always have hope that they're going to make the right decisions. And again, we're going to go back to, why do we share crypto with so many people? Why is it so important? If we want crypto to be less regulated and safer and better, the more people we have involved in it. Again, networks are a portion of the networks are that actually, technically, each transaction of moving $10,000 worth of TruBadgers to SafuFi, it would not, because you're not transferring those to someone else, Mark. You're transferring those to yourself, and you already own them. So that would be like me taking money out of my one account and moving it to another account with the same banking system. So it would not become anything that's taxable, buddy. So yeah, you have to think from it. So the 10,000 one is you moving it from one person's ownership to someone else's. With a safe, those are still yours. It would be like moving it from a wallet to a hard device, not moving it to someone else on that side of it. So if it was somebody else's safe, then maybe it's a taxable event. If it's your own safe, there's no way that would be a taxable event. All right. Seems like the many launch pads have very high market caps. Is the TruBadger Nexus ecosystem a launch pad? No, we are not a launch pad, guys. We are a community DAO project that is built in order to help find great projects, great stuff, and then help walk those projects through that process and help them succeed by bringing community, helping find team members, by making sure the technology is there. So we're not a launch pad. We don't raise funds for projects. We're helping build out DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations, in order to help them thrive and survive, because we believe that's the best way for capitalism to work in this world. And it's the most beneficial for all of society, is to get away from corporations and LLCs and move more to DAOs, and having it to where more people can participate in the success or failure of a project. And with that opportunity, will help raise the tide for all. Okay, when will Insights tokenomics start? Whereby we need at least 10% of the holders to buy to receive a portion of a cut while the rest is burned. Anthony, when it starts trading, when the trading part of Insights is ready, that's when the tokenomics will kick in. Right now, they're already kicking in. There's a wallet, and on every transaction is building. Matter of fact, some people, when the Insights trading starts, I'm going to give you guys kind of a little tip here. So for weeks now, every time a transaction takes place, a percentage of that is going into the wallet that will be that bonus. The first week of trading will probably be a little lighter than future weeks, as new people have to engage. I would be, as soon as Insights is ready, I would get it set up and start using it, because that would probably be a pretty big, the first week with the accumulation of all the past weeks might end up being a really big week. So you probably don't want to wait around and say, oh, I'll get to Insights when I'm ready. I would stay alert and engage right away, because that may be one of the bigger weeks with the less people participating in it. So it could be huge. I know I'll be trading the first day that it's open. I'm already getting ready for it, because I want my portion of the rewards. All right. How much BNB do we need for top up and SafuFi? David, that depends on how many rounds you were in or missed. if you're talking about us just taking wallets that got a fill and it wasn't high and we're just going to increase that fill, you don't need any BNB to do that. If you missed, you had a trust wallet / Apple issue, then you'll need BNB, and the BNB benchmark that it's at is $430. So depending on what BNB is actually at on that day, will be there, but there'll be more details coming on that. For SafuFi, it's probably going to be anywhere from 3/4 of a BNB to 1 BNB to do the first round, and then of course second round is totally up to you, or phase of it that you determine that you want to participate. So phase, I'll say it from the first phase, probably 3/4 of a BNB to a BNB, but again, we'll have those details on the 22nd. If my phone is my second device for SafuFi, does that wallet need BNB to complete the setup? Yes, you need to have a little bit of BNB in the wallet, and you want to keep it. So, because remember, you're going to pay a transaction fee because it's being done on the chain. There's a access fee to use the chain. So you want to keep, you don't need to have a lot in there, maybe, I don't know, 1/10 of a BNB, right? $40, $30, $40, even $10 or $15 would probably be enough to get you through that side of it. So right now, $15 is about 0.03 of a BNB, right? So a very small amount of BNB would give you enough BNB in there to last you for a very long time. But yes, you do need some BNB in there. Well, SafuFi Catapult swap be the same as NSI, 1 BNB per wallet. I just answered that. It's the minimum it'll be is 3/4, but yes, we're trying to get it to 1 BNB that each person will be able to swap. All right. Is it true that you have to take off the reflection tax of the token before it can be put on those big platforms like Coinbase and Binance? So right now, there are some platforms that are beginning to work with tokenomics of tokens. They do them in different ways. They may apply them once a month or once a week. But yes, Coinbase does not do reflection and those type of things. So there is a sacrifice that you need to, but the reflection in that stuff can still be on the outward facing part of it. But yes, there is always sacrifice that's taken on. So in those circumstances, so here's the reason, guys, for us not renouncing ownership of our contract. Because if it comes to it, and if let's say we had a chance to go on Coinbase, okay, or Binance, and that tax needed to come off, it would not work on that platform. That's not a decision that I would make. That would actually be a decision that, Corey, actually, we were supposed to announce the results of the vote that we did. Can you acquire those? I haven't looked at them. I haven't really paid attention to it. I've been too busy working. So I don't even know if I'm supposed to be on this AMA, if I even have a job at this point. I might not even be, like, there should have been somebody else here answering these questions.
There's multiple times in our days that Peter and I are both like, wait, where are we?
Yeah, Mark is asking me if I have my resume up to date. Actually, yeah, no, I don't have one. I didn't think I needed it, but maybe Mark knows something I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna check that out. We're gonna look and see. So yes, that is true, Jason. But we would come to you guys, and you guys would be the ones that would decide whether we went on to an exchange. We would come. We've done this already. So we went on an exchange, CoinTiger. We brought it to the community. We actually came to and did a vote on 2 exchanges. We only ended up doing 1 because we really didn't see the benefit of the second doing from the first exchange. So why do a second one, right? So that would be a decision that you guys would make, or we would make as token holders, because I'm a token holder as well, right? Will there be a Nexus token in the future? Carl, at this point, no, there's no Nexus ecosystem. It's simply, the Nexus is a group of projects that are working together for a common goal, and that is to bring success, safety, security, great projects, team building, all of that to the crypto, and education, by the way, because we have our education part of it, which is Crypto Cool U, which is going to be tied into all this, and that's the onboarding system that we have. Okay, so that's all coming together. Okay, when do you see another group like PTR coming on board? It's already in the works, David. So it is happening already as we are speaking right this moment. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the backgrounds, guys, with there's posts being created that'll be released out to big organizations. There are already leaders being contacted and talked to about getting on board and getting involved and getting educated on what we're doing. So all of that is coming here in the next few. We had a fantastic talk. You guys will get to meet Richard and Susan throughout the process, but they're just two fantastic people who have come on board with us, who are going to start promoting to the people they have influence with. Just absolutely wonderful people that we're working with in this space. So there's just so many. I could probably sit here for 5 minutes just going over the people that we're working with and that are getting on board with us, and they're going to help promote this and move this forward. Let's see, anything new with the outside project? I have a meeting tomorrow with somebody who is phenomenally influential right here in Phoenix. Actually, I'm going to meet with them at 3:00 tomorrow afternoon, which is just be a phenomenal meeting. And they are a TruBadger holder. Okay. Anything new with the outside projects going through the ecosystem? Yeah, we're in the process, guys. It's just going through the process, right? So one of the things is with the holidays coming up and with the stuff we're doing and a few delays here and there with us getting some stuff figured out. I would say, guys, looking into 2022 is when you would begin to see the you would begin to see that part of it where our goal is to launch a couple in January, and then it'll build in February and March, and going cross chain and getting involved in some other chains that are out there, whether it be Sol or Sol or Phantom. So these are just a few of the chains that are out there. All right. When will the exact dates, times be available via our Telegram group for the week coming up? George, I don't know. You'll have to ask people who do that stuff to when they'll have the post done for that. So, okay. Yeah. Mark is explaining the bill that was signed that will, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right.
I like that last one.
Okay. Where are you projecting the SafuFi launch in the next few weeks? 3 times, 5 times? Ben, I don't have a crystal ball. And a lot of factors there that will determine that, but I'm going to tell you this. I am getting ready my B&B to participate because I like to watch my B&B increase on a as rapidly as possible. So with the project that we're doing and the stuff that we're headed towards, I'm definitely participating in the launch of SafuFi too. Let's see. There are already a token named Nexus NXS that is not related to you, correct? No, it is not related to us. There is no Nexus token, guys. And I don't. So I think I mentioned this a few days ago on it. We don't do tokens just to do a token. Like there's the Nexus ecosystem. Oh, we need a token. No, that token has to have a purpose, a reason. So we can say, hey, if we did a token for Nexus, here's how it will improve the value of the service or what we can provide. And here's why we need it. It's why it's necessary. And so, so that's the kind of the reason for it. So, and at this point, I do not see a reason for a Nexus token, just a way. And the reason why we developed it the way we have, guys, is economy of being able to scale and move stuff forward. So, normally if you look at a project, you would say, okay, well, TruBadger needs to do some PR. Well, so does Catapult, so does NSI, so does SafuFi, so does CNP. Well, so all of them can go out and spend $1,500 and do some meager PR stuff. Or we could all put that together and have a $7,500 budget. And now for $7,500, we can get some pretty good value out of it. And it's the same way with our marketing and advertising. Instead of one project having to fund the entire marketing bill, $10,000 a week, whatever it may be, $5,000, $6,000 a week, you can split that up between 5 projects. Each project is only putting out $1,000 a week, but yet you're still getting the effective marketing out there. So the brand is growing, there's limited availability of resources for projects and to move stuff forward. It's our goal, mine now at this point. I don't know if I don't know the results of the vote, so I'll still call myself the lead manager of this project at this point. My number one responsibility is to you guys as token holders. And so when I'm spending money, I'm responsible for whether that is spent well or not spent well, right? And so I want to make sure that I'm spending it as best as possible and being as effective as possible. Now we're building an ecosystem here. And so building that ecosystem, the success of Catapult, the success of Insight, SafuFi, CNP, those all lead to the success of TruBadger, right? So what do we need to do? We need to help the people that are going to be running those projects. Right now, I'm temporary, right? Doug is the lead manager for Insights. I need to help Doug the most effective way possible to market and promote Insights, because if I can have him manage Insights better and Insights become more profitable and accelerates faster because of the way it interacts in the ecosystem, then we all become that much more successful, right, in moving things forward. And so the object is that as a group, right, we're stronger than as individuals. And that's from people standpoint. And that is also from the standpoint of projects moving through that system. So that's the whole philosophy behind how we set this up. The Nexus ecosystem is economy of scale, the ability to say, oh, you like SafuFi? By the way, there's Catapult. By the way, there's Insights. You guys will see a lot of tie-ins. You'll see Catapult, and then it'll be a tie-in into Insights or SafuFi. So on Catapult, oh, you want to protect your assets? Well, then you want to use SafuFi. When you go into SafuFi, you'll see the apps that we've built for Catapult, for Insights, for CNP, for all the projects that we're doing, right? The TruBadger one. So you may find SafuFi because you're out looking online and saying, oh, I need to protect my wallet. Oh, I've heard about these multi-sigs. I want to use that. And then you get in there and you see the other apps when you go to download that app to move those tokens over, and you go, well, then what's TruBadger? Well, then what's this? So it all works together to create massive success. That's the easy, I guess, the short example of that. Yes, Wanda, exactly. All right. We got a couple more questions here. Let's answer these two questions and then we will call it a night. Let's see. Can you do token launches on weekends? Because I work during the week. John, we are going to actually try a few on the weekend. We were going to actually do this one on the weekend, but because of Thanksgiving, it pushed it back into the week. So we are going to, I promise we are going to try one on the weekend and see how it goes on the weekend, which would be probably Saturday and then Sunday launch. And then Monday would be on the pancake swap. So we are working on that. Great point to point out. All right. All right. I've not yet been. Jim, they're working on that. So, all right. Is Deb a robot? Yes, Neil. How did you know? We've been trying to keep that a secret for the longest time, that Deb is a robot, but I guess it's out of the bag. So yes, Deb is a robot. That's just that was probably the biggest breaking news on this entire AMA, is that Deb is a robot.
She's a cyborg.
By the way, guys, on the front end, so right now when you go to the onboarding system, if I brought you there, you know what it's about. We're bringing in people that are going directly there when they go to the Nexus ecosystem. There will be a video on the front of that probably tomorrow morning. And guess what? Deb's the star of the video. She's welcoming people in, telling people what to expect as they go through the Nexus ecosystem and going from there. Also here, one of the projects that we're working on is driving new token users. So going out to the marketplace and saying, oh, are you a person that's interested in crypto? You don't know how? Click here. They click there. It brings them into a funnel and then takes them into the Nexus ecosystem. So we are working with some of the top internet marketers in the world on helping us develop this entire process. That'll probably start in the next couple of weeks, going towards the end of this year. So not only are we working with the teams and the groups, people like PTR, like Cedric, we are also working on going out purposely saying, you know what, the best people for us to get involved in our system are new people in the crypto space that have not been, spoiled with bad habits. They haven't developed any bad habits of getting in and out of tokens in a day, right? Or in an hour or in 15 minutes, right? Panicking. So bringing them in and being able to educate them on people who hold tokens usually do better than those that buy and sell them every single day. There's, if you are going to buy and sell tokens, the best way to do it is with technology, insights, Digibot on that side of it, and moving that forward. So that's kind of the direction that we're headed in. And that's what we're really excited about, building that solid, really super solid foundation for being able to create market caps that are absolutely spectacular. All right, that's it. That's all I got.
Awesome. Thank you guys. I was on mute. Thank you guys very much. Go out there and share the wealth. You guys will see you on our burn party tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. PDT. Please, please, please come up on the join on the Zoom and come up on the panel, and it's a time to have fun, let loose, and take a breather in the middle of the week and burn some tokens and watch our wallets fly.
One more thing, guys. Just relax. We know the market's been going down. Entire crypto market lost about $300 billion here in the last 2 days. This is not the first time. It's not going to be the last time. So when this happens, go put on a little bit of music. Maybe you like jazz. Maybe you like some rock and roll. Maybe you like some country music. Maybe go pick your favorite movie out. Maybe it's Jerry Maguire, or maybe it's, a Dream. Maybe it's one of these positive movies. Don't watch a scary negative movie. All right. No negative. Positive music, positive movie, hang out with your positive friends, right? And just let the market do what the market's going to do. It's going to come back. Crypto is here to stay. Biggest economic movement in the history of mankind. And it's just beginning, and it's just getting started. Thank you for being the absolute most amazing community and family in the crypto space, guys. And we'll see you tomorrow night.